One. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tuesday's Conversations. And I am thrilled to always have you guys here. And this time I'm not alone because you can see a beautiful, wonderful young woman beside me. And I'm excited because we're talking about love today. And I love love. Many people find this hard to believe I'm a lover girl. I love everything love. Plus it's also the season of love, Valentine. I remember ago I sent you a DM that I'm trying to remember the year, but I remember that it was in school and it was everywhere.
Viral.
Like it was everywhere. I'm waiting to see the remix they'll do this year.
They've dropped it though.
They've dropped it?
Yeah.
God, I'm always late to this thing.
They've dropped it.
But please, guys, I want you to meet my guest. So I would have her introduce herself now.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Tumininu and I'm a lover girl as well.
Yeah.
This is my second time here.
This is I was gonna say that for long time listeners, you know that this is Tumininu's second time, right? If you're just joining us, we've lost the previous episode. Quite sad. Very, very sad. But we move. Right. And today's episode is titled Finding Love in 21st Century Lovers Edition. Interestingly, the last time Tumininu was here and we had this conversation, it was singles edition that we did. So we can say praise the Lord,
God
you guys.
has done it for me.
He has done it for her. Amazing. And today's episode is sponsored by VenBlue. VenBlue is your all-in-one content monetization solution for creators to generate revenue through selling of products and merchandise. Here is how this is done. You sign up to the platform, you upload your custom design of earning merch, tees, hoodies, mugs. Printing and production is done for you and delivery to your customers. Now, in case you're wondering why this is an amazing offer, 1, it saves you time and stress worrying about inventory. 2, printing and production is done for you. 3, you upload, VenBlue delivers. And 4, you sit back and you start to earn profit on sales. Check out venblue.com today to know more, sign up and earn. So let's just get right in. What would you say is a misconception about finding love in 21st century that you found to be untrue?
Okay, so I think one misconception is having to kiss many frogs before,
to find your prince.
Yeah, like you don't have to suffer. You don't have to go through a lot of heartbreaks before like you find who is meant for you.
I think that is something that, because one thing I've realized about the idea of love and relationships is how that we often think that because there's plenty fish in the sea, we have to be
handpicking and dropping
and then handpicking. And I was having a conversation with someone recently about how that does not help you, right, the individual. And also I feel like most people don't have that idea of you should have responsibility for someone else's feelings, because if you have that, you would not just be I get what you mean. But then there's also the pressure. Everybody's feeling like, what's happening?
Are you all right?
Right.
How I understand.
Did you have to deal with that?
Yeah, I did. I think even when I was in university, I didn't date anyone. So
do you regret that?
To be honest, no.
Okay. Good.
My friends, people I knew were always like out of relationship, in
and out.
There was a particular person that even had to come to me, a lady, and she was like, "What's wrong? You can tell me what's the issue. Are you not attracted to men?"
What?
Yeah, and I was like, wait,
oh people have a lot of audacity in the world, though.
And funny thing was, she was not even somebody like
that you were very close to.
So when she came up to me and said, "Oh, she needed to talk to me about something," I was like, "What's the issue?" And she said, "Oh, are you not attracted to me?" I said, "Oh, wow." So to be honest, the pressure was there.
Wow.
But yeah, it's story for the past now.
Well, that so I think that's like one good thing when you're going through the motions of, you're trying to find love, you're trying to find someone, and it feels as though everything is working against you and nothing is happening, and then you finally get what you want and you're just in a very sweet spot with someone, and then every other thing you were feeling
is like it was just a phase.
It was just a phase, right? Like I can move on from there.
So the ironic part of all this was, how I found love was just like, it was not planned. It was not like I put myself out there, because that particular year I said, oh, I was at closed down shop, quotes and all
we're
that.
not doing.
I'm not, because the year before I said, oh, I'll go out more, I would interact on my socials more. But that year I was like, oh, please, I just want to be serving God and be doing my 9 to 5 if anything comes. So yeah, so I didn't do anything. I was just in my house. I didn't even go out.
You didn't go out?
No, I was in my house. So my dear singles, you can find us anywhere, even your father's house.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I would hold down my left hand. But as you said, I just remember this thing that people often say about how that don't go finding love. Love is supposed to find you. What do you think? Is half and half,
yeah,
right?
half and half. Love can find you anywhere. You may just say, oh, today I want to go out. Maybe I'll meet my husband and be fine. So it's half and half. Whatever works for you, really. I'm not one to debate that. Some people have done that and yeah, it has worked for them.
Yeah. So would you mention, the story of how you met the person you're dating? Would you like to share that with us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. I like how my book.
So I read books. I read romantic novels a lot. So I like the old friends to lover trope. I love it so much. Even before I even entered into a relationship. So we've been friends for years.
Oh.
We went to the same secondary school.
Wait, you see K-drama? Did you see Love Next Door?
Yeah. So we're friends for years from secondary school. So we always had each other's contact. So it was somebody that I had not monitored, but once in a while I would see his status. Like I could see how it was progressing in life,
right?
But we never really talked. We're just
you guys are just status viewers.
You get. So then I moved to Lagos, and one day I saw a status. I found it was complaining about Lagos traffic and was complaining about island, and I was like, oh, okay, you stay on the island, we should see. But that year
nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's fine. Is that adulthood?
Then I was going to work one morning, and then it drove past, and it was like, oh, Nino. I was like, oh, hi. That one finished. We were just, oh, it's so nice to see you.
Then
we started talking actively. I was talking. I was like, why is one talking?
Why is one talking to me?
I don't understand. He called me at the end of the day. How are you? I'm like, okay.
That's some intentionality, by the way.
Right. I didn't know you had a plan. So one random Sunday, he just called me and said, oh, he wants to come to my church. He's coming to pick me from my house. I was like, okay. And took me to church, came back, we started talking again.
By the way, find you someone that is willing to take you to church. Anyway, church.
So from there, then he made his intentions known. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been friends with you. I know the type of person you are.
Right.
And it just made the thing like seamless, because I didn't have to start doing, oh, what's your favorite color? How many are you in your family?
To jump from talking stages. What's your genotype?
Do you get? So because I had known him, I knew like, say let's say 30% of who he was. So the remaining 70, okay, well, no 70%. Remaining percentage was just as you guys
started having conversations. I love that. Few key things to learn: reply people's WhatsApp status. You never know, right? Reply people's WhatsApp status and be very intentional. I think that a lot of us, many times, and I feel like, you know what you were saying earlier about jumping from talking stage to talking stage. I think that is largely because a number of us are not being very intentional about what we want, and there's still should I not, and it's like, if you are not going to be sure about something, then
just
don't do it. Like, if you are going to do something, be sure, go in there. Now I have to go to my next question. And since you've been in a relationship, how has it been like for you, like being in love and all that?
It's sweet. That's this rocky moment. The fact that like you are accountable to somebody.
Yes.
So as much as I want to do something, I have to think about,
there's somebody else in your life that you are
Yeah. So, but I'm focused on the sweet parts. To have your person.
Focus on the sweet part, please.
So,
Life is hard outside.
to be honest.
Focus on the very sweet part.
I'm a 9 to 5. I always have a stressful day.
Day. How do you guys manage that?
Oh my God, it's still work in progress because I work on site. He works remotely, so he has enough time. So sometimes he may be texting me at work. I'll just say it ping, but I'm doing something. I'll be like, I'll reply.
And then your manager is giving you eye.
And I'll be like, I'll reply later, and I end up not replying till the end of the day. And I'll now start apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw it, but I thought I replied in my head, this and that. So usually we just get to see on the weekends and on Sundays because he attends my church. So we go to church together.
Oh, that's beautiful. But that's communication.
Yeah. So we're still trying to like get our dynamic.
I like that I said it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Right. And because I have one more question that I need to ask, and I know we've said a couple of advices, but I'm pretty sure that there is some people out there, there is someone out there. I mean, it's the season of Valentine, it's the season of love, and you're wondering what's happening this year again. Kilon Shele, Lord Jesus. Right? Oh my God, comment sections on Instagram is one of my favorite places to be, especially comment sections on the like people's love post. It's always a very interesting.
God, am I spawned?
One good thing about it is you would never feel alone. You would always find someone
to relate
to, right? So do you have like any advice to like single people out there who want to update their status?
Okay, so first of all, I've been there, so I know. I can feel like what you're feeling. Then my candid advice, and that would be let me say the only advice, because even me, I'm still learning in my own relationship as I am, is don't settle. That's the one and only advice that I have. Do not settle. In your bid to want to get somebody to boo up with, do not settle, basically.
I would add a little to that. I don't know. Sometimes I consider myself a love lover. Sometimes on some days, but I'll add a little to that. That if you can define the things that you want and the things you don't want before you meet someone, it would help you.
True.
Because oftentimes it's when you've now gotten and you now realize that, oh, I don't even like this, and it now seems as though you're sort of settling, right?
I think I can't remember where I had it from. The person was like, oh, even if you don't know what you want, you definitely know what you don't want.
Exactly.
So from there, you can then streamline.
If you that's really key. Even if you don't know what you want right now, you know what you don't want, right? So, and I mean, that's some candid advice, right? Yeah. And my plan is for this episode not to be very long because I want to give you guys enough time to, hang out with your booze and your friends. I mean, you can also celebrate your friends. It's not bad. Celebrate your friends. Celebrate me. I'm your friend. It's not bad. All right. So we are going into the final session for this episode. It's called Random Questions. And I love the fact that I have random questions, right? So if you're just watching this for the first time, random questions is a section where we have our guests randomly pick from questions that are very introspective, right? So it tells us something about them. All right, so we can do it two ways. I can just open this since we are here physically, and you can pick, or you can pick a number. We have numbers 1 to 7, and 2 and 3 are no longer available.
Oh, okay.
So which one do you want?
5.
Wait, is 5 still available? Because if I recall, 5 is still available.
No, 5 then.
So she picked number 5.
Let me read it myself.
You will read it yourself. I can't even remember what was there.
Okay. So what impression do you think you give when you first meet someone?
Okay, so what impression do you think you give? Yes.
Do I think?
Yes.
Okay, well, I think people. Okay, so when people first hear my voice,
do you know I was going to say your voice? I was going to say your voice.
When people first hear my voice, like, oh, your voice is so tiny. Do you sing?
She sings, by the way. She has an
I used
voice.
to sing my.
What happened?
I'm a retired singer. 9 to 5.
Oh my
Do you dirty?
What?
I did not say your name.
Oh, cute Tumininu. Your voice. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Adulthood.
I'm so ashamed to say this.
Why?
In case you know me and you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Oh, how voice? Oh Jesus.
Let's move on.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, my voice.
So it makes people think that.
So for people who have not seen me physically, when they hear my voice, maybe on the phone, they usually think it's someone
Younger.
like a teenager. I remember someone called me and the person was like, "Oh, give your sister the phone." It was so embarrassing. So that's.
But it's very cute though.
Yeah.
I like your voice. It's very, very cute. Please take up singing again. I don't mean to go back to it, but please. You had a very nice voice.
Life happens.
Very,
Adulting happens.
Goodness me. Oh God. So guys, we've come to the end of today's episode. Thank you so very much for listening. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're watching, please make sure you follow us on social media if you're yet to. You'd also see what platform do you use?
Twitter.
Yes, Twitter. I see you there on Twitter. I just used to. You people, I would just be seeing people. I don't be passing by.
Twitter, yeah, Twitter.
Okay, so what's your Twitter handle?
Nino Dumade.
Okay, so you see it on the screen, Nino Dumade. Please be sure to follow her. And don't forget to follow us also. Shout out to everyone. Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine.
You know, say something to someone that you love. Doesn't even have to be like a lover, but someone that you love and appreciate. You know, do something nice for them. Thank you guys. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.